guys, it's Joshua Reviews, and today we're going to be reviewing another shitfest. Okay, let's just get this out of the way. I have seen endless amounts of Krampus films. A lot of Krampus films. I have seen them all. Well, that's not true. There are some out there that I have not seen, like Pagan Warrior. That's one, but that's mainly a film that had him in it rather than... I don't give a shit, okay? Krampus, The Return. So, I gotta be honest, like, even though this film is clearly bad, you can tell it's bad just by the cover. Like, you can tell it's a cover they made in, like, an hour. And we're like, hey, we have a cool poster. Let's put it on the DVD and trick people into buying it at, Walmart and having people mistake that this is a sequel to the actual Krampus movie from 2015, even though there will never be a sequel to that film. And if there is in like some alternate future or even this, like if there's a sequel to that movie, I'll admit I'm wrong. But as of now, we have this shit. So, for those of you who don't know, there are several Krampus films. Obviously, you have the big budget one, which was made by Universal Pictures, which was directed by the guy who did Trick or Treat. You have Krampus, the Christmas Devil. Then you have Krampus 2, The Devil Returns. Krampus Unleashed. Krampus The Reckoning. Krampus Origins. Mother Krampus. And Mother Krampus 2. Now you have Krampus The Return. You might be thinking to yourself, why is there so many Krampus movies? Well, that is because all you have to do is you have to get a devil horned mask, put on a robe, and boom, you got yourself a Krampus film. How do I know this? Because that is literally what they do for every single one of these films besides Mother Krampus 2, Mother Krampus, and Krampus The Reckoning. And how do I also know this? Because I made my own Krampus film after falling in love with these shit movies. I made my own Krampus film where I got a red turtleneck sweater, put on a Santa hat and a Krampus mask, and I was like, hey, I'm making a Krampus movie. It wasn't until I realized that these films were shit that I was like, oh, my film's shit. They're all bad. The only one that's exceptional is Mother Krampus, which I somewhat enjoyed, but I haven't watched it since I reviewed it, so I might have to rewatch it. Anyways, I'm getting off topic. This is Krampus The Return. Guys, there's nothing new here. It's literally Nutcracker Massacre with Krampus. It is a bunch of people getting together at a house or a cottage or whatnot. And Krampus has returned and he's killing people while also cracking jokes. Yeah, this Krampus in this one in particular cracks jokes. And by the way, if you're wondering what the timeline is with it, there's no timeline for any of the Krampus movies that are out there. They're just their own separate thing. Mother Krampus and Mother Krampus 2 aren't even connected yet. It's called Mother Krampus 2. It was originally called like Sleigh Ride, and they changed it to Mother Krampus 2. Sleigh Ride. Mother Krampus wasn't even called Mother Krampus when it was supposed to come out. It was called 12 Days of Christmas or 12 Days of Deathmas or something. All these films are made of no effort, no care, no love, no passion. They're only made just to be made. And this is something that a lot of filmmakers, including myself, have learned when they make a movie. You ever just feel like you're making a movie and then you just don't want to make it? Like anymore? Like you just stop and you're like, I'm not giving it my all. I don't like this. I don't like what I'm making. Well, that doesn't seem to be the case of any of these people. They never once were like, hey, this is not turning out good. We're not giving it effort. Let's maybe stop production and maybe redo everything. They don't do that. Not once. This film is so bad, guys. I don't know what to say. It's the same shit. There's a reason why I don't like reviewing these types of films. It's the same thing. It's the same thing as fucking Humpty Dumpty, The Curse of Humpty Dumpty, Amityville Scarecrow, the Tooth Fairy. It's the same thing. It's made by the same people who do these films. Dinosaur Hotel, Hatched. It's the same plot. They go to a cabin. They go to a cabin. They go to a cabin. They go to a cottage. They go to a cottage. They go to a house. They go to a house. They go somewhere, and there's like no explanation as to why these things are attacking them, and when it is explained, it's done very terribly. In this film, it's explained very poorly because you want to know why? Because there's a scene that is a 3-minute exposition scene. It is a 3-minute exposition scene. 3 minutes. I timed it. 3 minutes and 11 seconds to be exact. And it's just one shot. You know that, if you've seen the movie Pearl, you know that shot where Pearl goes into the monologue about how she feels and why she kills? That scene is like, wow, that is a great scene. Great acting, great character motivation, it's a great scene. It's very well shot. There's no music. And the reason it's great is because, my gosh, excellent performance. This scene that is literally a one shot, 3-minute shot of her just giving exposition. It's terrible. It's garbage. It's like, she can't act for shit. None of these people are actors. They can't act. There is no, it just feels so slow. It's another boring piece of shit. How is that possible? How are these films made with no effort and they just feel so slow? They are so slow to watch. They're slow and boring. I don't care about the characters. And it infuriates me every time I choose to watch one of these films for this particular season. Because I could be reviewing something else. Something that's at least somewhat better. Christmas Blood. That was more entertaining. Even though that film was somewhat slow. I could be reviewing the Black Christmas remake from 2019. Which is a bad movie about feminism, but at least it was entertaining. This has none of that. There was no effort put into it. There's a fight scene at the end where they defeat Krampus and they punch someone. There is no weight to the punch. There's nothing. It's so bad, and I don't know how these films keep getting made. If you're gonna make films like this, fine. That's cool. I think we need more Krampus films out there personally. But if you're gonna make it of this caliber, please put in some fucking effort. I am sick and tired of it. I have gotten no sleep because of these films. I'm kidding, but still, I am not. I hate these films with a passion, and at this point, I'm just done. I'm just done with it. I can't. This film is so bad. You want to know how bad it is? I skipped through most of this film because it was the same shit. And once I knew what I was getting myself into, I started skipping forward. I started the parts that seemed interesting. I let it play. The only cool thing I can say is that I guess Krampus, he's better looking than some of the other Krampus films, like Mother Krampus 2. It's not even Krampus. It's just a girl wearing a Michael Myers mask for some fucking reason. Obviously, it's just a fucking $10 budget movie. So, hey, let's just throw on a mask. So, I guess it looks cool. But the blood, the gore, none of that's interesting. Nothing's interesting. The story's not interesting. The characters are not interesting. Which is funny because this movie is more character-driven than any of the other Christmas films I've seen. And it just fails miserably because you don't care. The acting's not good. None of it's good. This movie's an F. I don't know why I'm talking about it. Goodbye.